Well, I could just celebrate Christmas all year long. Shut up. Nobody cares. Go away. Hello, everybody. My name is Dubaku, and want to know something that really you want to know what really just grinds my ass? The type of people who are over enthusiastic to absolute nauseum about Christmas. Now I get it. It's a wonderful time of year where we all get to buy shit for our children or be the children and get shit bought for us. Fuck off! Open the window to get some air circulation in here, and all I get is noise circulation. Motherfucker. People who will not shut the fuck up about Christmas. Now don't get me wrong, I love free shit as much as the next guy. What I don't really enjoy, however, is the extent people will go to make sure that you know damn well that it's coming. The absolute extent of which I have seen the colors white, red, and green all be just overdone to the point to where seeing those colors together makes me visibly frown. It's just absolutely obnoxious. Now, I love colorful lights as much as the next guy. They're cool, they're really just stimulate the brain, but oh my god, are they obnoxious as hell to see on every fucking household. Like, I get it. You want to go outside and get to decorating before the weather gets so cold that you can't move your fingers outside. No matter how many gloves you put on, old Jack Frost will still bend you over and absolutely... But the key difference is you don't have to turn the lights on to put them up. But oh boy, the people that do turn on their lights... Like, we can all admit that it's pretty cool to see the funny house that's connected to the radio stations, like, synced up to the lights like a light show. And in a lot of cases, those houses are in more remote settings, like out on a country road or something. But God almighty, if you do that in a residential area, you are actually one of the worst human beings. Not only is that divine holy light going to be shining through everybody's fucking windows, making sure that no room can be left in pitch darkness, but the light's going to be constantly changing, so it's not only going to be distracting in the front that it's light, but also in the fact that it's changing colors. And God help anybody who lives near one of those if a rave song happens to go on the radio. Just hope they don't have epilepsy. And I mean, the light's harmful enough, but when you get to the point to where your shit's making noise, I'm pretty sure you should be classified as a public disturbance. Now, I can accept this in December because I'm a pretty big fan of obnoxious Halloween setups in October. However, you keep it exclusive to the month. The moment you tread that line and breach into November, you're just ruining it for everyone. Because these are the kind of people that think there's no such thing as too much of a good thing. And because of such, they will take that good thing and run it right into the ground. I know my eye looks a little bloodshot. I have no God damn. What the hell happened? The glasses are going on. I don't want to... Furthermore, the people with the lights that are just so obnoxiously everywhere that they look like a fucking gingerbread house with icing all over it. Like, making your house look like that immediately just marks you as somebody I don't want to go near. Especially because the likelihood of having that much free time either means that you're obnoxiously adamant about it, or you're an influencer who does lazy shit online, gets money, and then has all the free time in the world. Like, I'd rather live next to a tourist attraction than live next to one of those people. I'm actually, I call it Xmas. Yeah, I call it Xmas. Or the holidays. You know, it's the holiday season. Because I'm just so inclusive. I don't want to exclude anybody who's not a Christian while celebrating a Christian-made holiday. Okay. Like, you don't see me going around saying, Hanukkah, more like Hana cares. More like Hana can't be bothered to fucking care about this bullshit. If you're of another religion, like myself, just own up to the fact that you're celebrating something born of Christians. Like, unironically using Xmas and insisting that other people use it as well tells me that you're more concerned about being politically correct than you are, I don't know, having a fucking life. But these have thankfully died down in recent years, and you could argue that it has nothing to do with celebrating Christmas early, but I still see this shit before December, so it counts. But for people who don't use Twitter 25 hours a day, the actual reason they type out Xmas is because... spaghetti. Of course there's a Hallmark movie of it. Fuck off. Now, it's my firm belief that hashtags are an absolute sin against God, but on top of that, I hate that they're mandatory. You see, the internet is a competition for attention. It's comparable to how desperate Hollywood people get. Now take it from professional businessmen to children who got access to an iPad early. The amount of times I see shit tagged with hashtag Xmas, hashtag Christmas, hashtag ugly sweater before or well after Christmas, it really just lowers my faith in the idea that humanity is actually going to prevail someday. In fact, it makes me want their downfall. And please, for the love of God, can we stop with the posts like, oh my gosh, look what I got as an early Christmas present. I don't need a Christmas present. I got my hubby, wifey, Emby, who the fuck gives a shit, and they're all I need. Like, cool, we get it. You managed to stop looking at a screen for long enough to actually fall in love. That is a monumental accomplishment in modern day, let me tell you. Thing is, though, no one cares. Like, I'm glad that you have the free time and ability to post about how you're spending all your time with your partner for life. And if your Instagram's just there for you to share your life and experiences, you know what? Fine, power to you. For you popular pieces of fuck who make it your entire personality to just boast about how great your life is, and especially those who just can't shut the fuck up when it comes around to Christmas time, and even during the month of December, or can we just not with the posting our presents? Like, why don't you just go actually use it and enjoy it? You know, it's scientifically proven that the more you photograph and videotape a situation or occurrence or memory, the less your brain's going to be apt to remember it. Because it's all recorded and documented, your brain just settles for, well, I mean, the machine's memorized it for me, so I don't have to. Just go enjoy life instead of feeling the need to document it all the time. Oh, here's a good one. Listen, okay? I'll level with you. I enjoy a good festive party as much as the next guy. But if you're the type of person to send out Christmas party invites in any other month other than December, especially over the summer, it's within my sincerest heart of hearts that I hope that letter got forwarded to the fire pit. Having parties of a holiday outside of the general vicinity of said holiday, unless you have like a reason for it, like it's a family event and you're going to be gone over the holidays, so you want to celebrate it at least so you can get your celebration in, that's fine. But for the kind of people who make parties in like July, you're the kind of person that I want to stay as far away from as possible. You know, you see me at a party sulking in the corner, it's not because I'm just depressed in general, it's because I'm depressed that you specifically were invited to the party. People who decorate for Christmas indoors early have no excuse. At least for the people outside, you know, it's getting cold. You're gonna catch hypothermia if you stand outside for more than a second. But people who insist on decorating inside, not only insist on decorating inside, but also force it upon anybody they're living with, like a husband, their kids, your roommates. Really just gotta shove the holiday season right up their rectum. Give them one holly jolly shit to take later. I'd recommend going to a therapist or a doctor, because one way or another you're getting a diagnosis and you're not going to like what it is. This especially goes for the people who keep their trees up all year long. Like, if you're going to be such a lazy piece of shit that you're not even going to take it down, why even have it up in the first place? Each time I go into a house and see a Christmas tree up when it's not even close to Christmas, the temptation to throw it out the nearest window and into the road for it to be ran over, it just increases each and every time. She's coming. She was set to defrost for an entire extra month, but you fuckers got your pickaxes out and chipped away until she could break free. And now she's out there, and it's your fault. One of the biggest reasons I dedicate November to staying inside for as long as humanly possible in each given day is simply because of the fact that the moment I set foot in a place of business that operates any sort of transaction, I will hear at least one Christmas song that I have heard 10 billion times before. And the issue is, this Christmas song is something I should have heard like 20 to 30 times before, because I'm only 18. But the insistence of not only playing them all month long during December, but playing them for the entire 2 months, and then some, it just drives me up a wall. Like, if you're a business owner and you play Christmas music in November, I hope you know you're half the reason vandalism exists. You're one of the leading causes of destruction of private property. Nobody wants to hear it. The only people that want to hear it are goldfish, or people who are the mental equivalent. End of the day, you have the freedom to celebrate whatever you want, whenever you want, but the moment you make it my problem is the moment I'm gonna start bitching. But yeah, I think I've successfully gotten that thorn out of my ass for now, so I'll call it here. Like if you agree, and if you don't agree and think Christmas is like, should be all year long, fuck off. If you comment on this video, I'm not gonna read it. Bye. I'm a small fucking channel. You think I'm gonna ignore comments?